Hello students, I am Prabhat from LPM Public School Gola, and today I am going to teach you about the process of photosynthesis. Yesterday we discussed about the process of photosynthesis, and today we will discuss about what are the required materials that help in the process of photosynthesis that generate oxygen as a byproduct, and that oxygen is indispensable for our human life, even for the animals. Without oxygen, we cannot expect life to exist on this earth. Okay, so I will show you two types of experiments that are being done to show us that will make you realize how CO2 and sunlight plays vital role in the process of photosynthesis. So we will discuss it one by one. Water and minerals. As you know that water is the utmost required material for photosynthesis, because in the process of photosynthesis H2O and CO2 combine in the presence of sunlight and the pigment chlorophyll that is found in green plants, and that synthesize glucose and oxygen is produced in this process as a byproduct. So how water and minerals are made available to the plant, and what type of mechanism is there to supply water, you will see. As we know that in plants, xylem and phloem are there in their main system that is important for the transportation of water and minerals. Xylem carries water and minerals, while phloem carries the nutrients. When this water is made available to all the green parts of the plant, then CO2 is required. CO2 is the another required material. CO2 is abundant in our atmosphere, and we release carbon dioxide in our respiration. We take oxygen and carbon dioxide is emitted out, and that's why energy is being produced for all the activities of our human life. So these CO2 and water both are indispensable. Chlorophyll and sunlight are the inducers. Without chlorophyll and sunlight, these water and CO2 will not combine. So it will be of no use if there is no chlorophyll and no sunlight. How chlorophyll play an important role and how sunlight impact this process will be shown by this experiment. In the first experiment, you will get to know how important carbon dioxide is for the process of photosynthesis. In this experiment, all green leaf is taken, and that half part of the leaf is kept in a beaker where KOH solution is there, and the opening is packed with the help of half, and the leaf is placed half in the beaker and half is out. So as you know that KOH will absorb all the available CO2 in the beaker, and the outside environment is barred with the use of this pump. No CO2 is entering this beaker, and we keep this for 1 or 2 days. Before keeping this leaf in this beaker, we keep the plant in dark so that all the starch that is stored in this leaf is consumed. We ensure that. After that, when we bring that leaf out of the beaker and keep it in a starch solution, what will be the impact? As you know, if starch is present, then this is iodine solution. Iodine is there. Iodine will form a blue color where starch is present. And where starch is not made due to the unavailability of CO2, there will be no blue color. So blue color is showing us presence of starch, and starch is showing us the process of photosynthesis took place in the green part that was exposed to the atmosphere where CO2 is abundant. Here CO2 is not there, so photosynthesis doesn't take place. No starch formation in this leaf. That's why no blue color while keeping this leaf in iodine solution. So this experiment is very important for the students to make it realize how carbon dioxide plays an important role. So CO2 at an acceptable level is also required for sustainability of our environment. But if the percentage of CO2 is increased beyond the acceptable level, the impact is hazardous. Increased CO2 means you will intake a higher amount of carbon dioxide, and that will make your energy level go down. So the balanced composition of your atmosphere is indispensable for our life. Again, the chlorophyll and sunlight. Here, one experiment is shown that will make you realize how sunlight plays an important role and how oxygen is released. This will provide you a glimpse how oxygen is generated in the presence of sunlight only. If sunlight is not there, oxygen will not be produced. For this experiment, we take a aquatic plant named hydrilla and we place in a beaker and we keep our inverted funnel in it. And then a beaker is also a test tube. Water test tube is also placed in inverted form over the funnel, and water is filled in it. When we keep this in dark, no photosynthesis process will take place when sunlight is not there, so no release of any bubble is there. The beaker will be filled with water. But when it is kept, it is exposed to sunlight, oxygen is produced and we witness air bubble, and that air oxygen is liberated from this hydrilla plant and it is going up, and we witness the water level in the inverted test tube goes down, and here oxygen is stored due to the less mass. Water is heavy, it is going down, oxygen is light, that's why it is going up and stored in this place. This experiment shows that photosynthesis takes place only in the presence of sunlight. If sunlight is not there, instead of availability of water, CO2 and chlorophyll, no photosynthesis will take place. So all these four things are very important for the process of photosynthesis. If any factor of these four required materials, if any one is absent, the whole process of photosynthesis will be checked and there will be no oxygen formation and the level of oxygen in our atmosphere will go down. That's why government is making best efforts to conserve our green cover that is present in the form of trees and vegetation. That's why different types of promotional programs are done during the monsoon time for the farmers, for the students as well. At your school, there are also different types of projects and different types of programs where you are motivated. Teachers motivate you to plant trees and make environment clean and green, so that this process go on without any hindrance. There should not be any mishandling of all the resources that are available to us. If we provide environment to our coming generation, that will be the best gift that we can offer to our coming generations as well. That's why the conservation of nature is of utmost importance. That's why the international community is also taking this seriously, and different types of efforts are made at global level to make our environment clean and green. Okay, tomorrow we will meet again and discuss the next topic of our this biology section. Okay, thanks.